Hey guys, Troy here from Trail Brew and Spring, Australia. I hear that you may be signing up to the Black Cat Ultra, or you may have already signed up, and congratulations, and I hope that your training is going to go well this summer and through to March, when you're going to be hitting those beautiful trails that Dan's taking you through next year. So I'm here to just give you a bit of an idea of what the course nutrition is for the Black Cat Ultra, and as you may have heard, it's going to be Trail Brew. Now, you may not have heard of Trail Brew, so let me tell you a little bit about it and why you should try it in your training and in your racing, so that you'll be well and truly prepared on the day. First off, Trail Brew is an electrolyte and carbohydrate powder. So you've got both electrolytes and carbohydrates for that replacement of the glycogen that you are using up in your muscle cells while you're doing the ultra. So it's a great replacement because of several things. One is that we use a very mild flavoring. Raspberry is probably a little bit stronger than what our lemon flavoring is. Lemon was our flagship one that we started with. The flavoring is all natural. The flavoring is not too strong, very refreshing. You can use it during events, after events. I love it cold, especially on during a hot ultra, and I can just sip on it and I know that it just tastes great. But it's not just about taste, it's about energy replacement. So we use two sources of carbohydrates. We use Australian cane sugar as our second product. Second ingredient, I should say, and dextrose is our main ingredient. So when you're taking in carbohydrate sources, dextrose is very common, and so is Australian cane sugar. And the idea of that is having two different sources actually helps with gut absorption. I can tell you more about it if you want to email me or send any inquiries through. With the electrolytes, we use a whole range of electrolytes, from sodium salts right through to calcium, magnesium, potassium, and we try to mimic the salt that you would be sweating out and the replacing of that as well. It also helps with absorption and it helps with hydration as well. So other benefits of that as well. It comes in a 1 kilo pack. You can get it online at www.trailbrew.com. You can get it through Monique at Elemental Adventures. You can get it through a whole range of stores around the place. And you can talk to those guys about it as well. They all use it and love it. And I think even Dan might use it as well. We also have it in sachets. So we have it in like little 6-packs. They're 100 calories each, around about, so about an hour. Sorry, about one serve, or about half an hour if you're looking at trying to use it for your ultras. And we've only got those in lemon at the moment, but they're a great way of just trying it out and also carrying it during an ultra. The other thing that I stock in the Trail Brew store is spring energy products, and as you can see, these are a range of sachets over here. The best thing to say about these is that they are completely real food. They're like baby food, but much tastier, higher in their actual calorie content, and just amazing to use during your runs as well, if you want to feel like there's something in your stomach besides using a liquid nutrition. So anything from one that has peanut butter, as well as, they're basically all based on rice. Rice and banana are the main two ingredients for most of them, or it can be other things like strawberries, blackberries. There are some that have peanut butter, some of them have hazelnuts, almonds, things like that as well. And they have an electrolyte, which is their electrolyte drink, which is concentrated apple juice, organic starch, potato starch, some Himalayan pink salt, some ginger extract, things like that for the electrolyte. And they have a great recovery one called the McRae Recovery as well, which has 6 grams of pea protein. Now, some of these are vegan because others aren't vegan because of honey. So if you're not, if you're vegan and you don't want to have honey, there are several of these that actually are vegan and will cater for you as well. So apart from that, I want to give you a few little tips on race day when it comes to ultras and nausea. So why am I suggesting that you use Trail Brew and Spring for racing at something like the Black Cat Ultra? Now, to begin with, there's a whole range of causes of nausea. I've experienced it. I've had vomiting during 2 ultras now. And in both situations, I believe they are due to similar, but then also slightly different reasons. Now, the first one is that I suffer with when it comes to nausea is through fluid loss. After both of the ultras where I've had nausea, a lot of it's been due to dehydration or not enough fluid intake, and I've been around about 2 to 3 kilos, probably more like 3 kilos lighter by the time I get back to, say, where I'm staying and weigh myself. The other thing would be due to heat. One of them got very, very hot, and you start not being able to take on food, start feeling quite nauseous as well. And the way I've actually beaten that is by having a lot of ice on course and having ice around my neck and a bandana and cooling drinks, and also just backing off the intensity during the hot part of the day. And also some pre-cooling strategies can work as well, making sure you cool before the start of the race. The other thing with liquid nutrition like Trail Brew is not having either excess, so not going more than around about 1 litre an hour maximum, and also not taking that on very quickly. So sipping on it during the run rather than going, oh, I feel really thirsty now and I've not drank for the last hour, I'm going to drink 1 litre in one hit. That's going to be a sign that you're going to bring on nausea. You're going to be quite sick from that as well. The other thing is like limiting the amount of carbohydrates you're taking into. If you're going above, say, 50 calories per hour, don't do it in a concentrated way. Do it in a way that is just small intake of those carbohydrates through the hour. Another couple of other things which would be really helpful as well would be to actually avoid some supplements that you may not have used before in training, like caffeine or bicarb soda, and even excess salt tablets. Like if you can take in less than around 1 gram of salt per hour, that's also been shown to help prevent nausea. And the last point is really just limiting the type of food that are high in fats or proteins or fibers before your race. So Black Cat Ultra will be there. Can't wait to meet you all and have this product on course, have some of the raspberry and have some of the lemon trail brew on course, and hopefully we'll get you through the Ultra successfully and get you some PBs and just have a great day. So thanks, Dan, for having us on board, and we look forward to seeing you in March next year. Thank you.